Well, hello everybody. My name is Keith Hill. Welcome to this Airmeet with Keith and live stream over YouTube and UMaker, the new channel from Epoch Times. And I wanted to jump on here and kind of get 2022 going in a way that keeps you informed about what we're doing. Many of you might know that I'm in Dallas, Texas, and founder of UptownJazzDallas and a few other programs. But tonight we want to launch right into some of the things that we're doing to help you and help others who want to change their financial trajectory. I'm a big believer in blockchain technologies. I'm a big believer in decentralized finance. I believe we're in a time now where you have to go beyond traditional means of banking and explore blockchain technologies that now have matured to the level where you can change your life financially forever. And tonight I'm going to go right into the area of cooperative crowdfunding. And many of you are familiar with Indiegogo, excuse my voice tonight, Indiegogo, Kickstarter, GoFundMe. These are what I call campaign-driven platforms where you have a cause or a tragedy that's taking place in a family and somebody needs a surgery, or you have a great idea for a business and you want to raise money for it. You'll jump on these platforms and with the hope of building a campaign to reach people and appeal to their, them empathizing with your project or with your cause and try to raise money. The problem is that 80% of those causes on those platforms fail. So there's a lot of people who don't raise the money that they need, and they need the money for the cause that they have. So tonight we're going to introduce you to the problem being solved. That you can raise money for your cause, you being a cause, your nonprofit organization being a cause, your business being a cause, your business idea being a cause. Whatever cause you have, you can raise money through this platform tonight. And I want to basically challenge you to just sit back and listen for about half hour, 20 minutes to a half hour. This is all going under what I call BlockchainSupperClub. And this is my global peer and strategy group. I believe that, blockchain technologies are here to stay. We're already digitized in a lot of ways. People sending cash out money to each other, going to the grocery stores, swiping cards. You're already digitized. It's rare and few and far between that we use fiat dollars anymore. It will always have its place, I believe. But as we go forward, more and more, these transactions are going to be digital. And there are new ways for you to manage your money. There's new ways for you to raise capital. There's new ways for you to invest. And while I'm telling you this stuff, I'm not a financial advisor. You're going to do your own due diligence. BlockchainSupperClub is here. Keith Hill is here to share information. What you do with the information is your own business. Any successes or failures you have are your own, just like it is for me. But I take pride in sharing great information, showing you things that I'm learning along the way. And of course, you're welcome to join us on the journey. That's what BlockchainSupperClub is all about. So without further ado, tonight is all about the Co-op Life team that we have. And I normally do these presentations on Airmeet, but this is an opportunity for me to share it to my global audience, if you will. A lot of what I've done with UptownJazzDallas has been focused on North Texas, but the jazz movement itself and the people that have followed UptownJazzDallas over the years are not only in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth, but around the world. So this is for you. This is for you to consider tonight. And this can change your life. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and go into this presentation. This is our brother, Greg Baldwin, who is one of the master trainers in Co-op Life. Tonight we'll be talking about CoopCrowd, which is an automated donor system unlike any other in the world. There is no GoFundMe, Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or campaign driven. This is an automated system that is amazing that you have to consider. You have to consider this. And I'm presenting it to the BlockchainSupperClub and UptownJazzDallas communities in hopes that you'll see what we're seeing and you'll join us on this journey to give our way to wealth. So this is Greg, and I'll just go ahead and proceed with the presentation, come back at the end and share some more information about how you can get involved. Here we go.
We have people all across the globe that's joining forces with us as we're getting ready to take something incredibly powerful to the world. And so just allow me the next 15, 20 minutes of your time, your undivided attention to just sow into your life something that I believe with every cell of my being can transform your life if you allow it to. And it really doesn't matter what you've been involved in the past, okay? Whether you've had past failures or successes, this is a completely different animal. I mean, I've been in marketing online and offline for a lot of years, successfully in the grand scheme of things. But the thing that really hurt me more than anything, especially in the network marketing space for me personally, is not seeing the vast majority of my team winning. And I'm going to assume many of you have been involved in that space yourselves in the past. Maybe you tried a lot of different things, and maybe you've had success, but your team didn't. Well, I'm going to share something with you that I know not only can you win, but the team of people, your family members and friends who maybe been trying things over the years can finally win with something that's so doggone simple and has mathematical certainty attached to it. So what am I speaking about? I'm speaking about crowdfunding, okay? We're going to be showing you guys a financial strategy that's better than any investment idea that you can come up with for the masses, whether you've been in network marketing, affiliate marketing, high ticket sales, whatever the case may be. This is a different animal, and we're changing the game. In other words, we're disrupting the crowdfunding industry. Now, if you don't know what crowdfunding is, you can Google it, you can look up the definition, but simply put, it's just a crowd of people that put tiny bits of money towards an idea that they believe in. And we believe in eradicating global poverty and wealth inequality. We believe in people being debt-free, stress-free, and financially free. And if that's something that you're interested in, we ask you to join us. So when I talk about disrupting the crowdfunding industry, I'm talking about the kind of disruption that we've all witnessed with Uber and what it did to the taxi cab industry. Completely disrupted that industry. I mean, think about it. There was a time when we were growing up that it was just absolutely ridiculous to allow strangers to pick up strangers. But now that's commonplace in this new share economy. Same thing with Airbnb. They disrupted the hotel and hospitality industry. And think about that. Now you're allowing strangers to sleep in your home or your apartment or your real estate. And so we're basically monetizing this new share economy. Well, we're doing the exact same thing with crowdfunding. We just built a better mousetrap. Here's what we're doing that's so unique. We're able to turn givers into receivers at the exact same time. Many of you have heard of crowdfunding, whether it's been Indiegogo, GoFundMe, PayPal, even Facebook's in the crowdfunding arena as well. But 80% of people that set up crowdfunding campaigns going the traditional route, they never meet their crowdfunding goals. Here's the reason why. Because you have to solely rely on the goodwill of other people to donate towards your cause. And guess what? That's subjective, meaning they may not be interested in your specific cause because, quite frankly, they have their own reasons and causes that they need money for. So it kind of dilutes the crowdfunding process. Now, when you donate to someone's cause, you have a feel-good feeling about that, right? But are you able to receive monetarily from your giving? We're going to show you exactly how to do that, okay? So here's what I want to do. We're going to demonstrate for you a system that's been 20 years in the making. I'm going to share my screen with you because it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to demonstrate and show you. And right now, this is the back office that each and every one of you would receive. Okay, I'm assuming that you're here because you've been asked to be challenged to become debt-free, stress-free, and financially free in the next 84 days. And so here's the back office. I'm going to play a short video for you to help you understand exactly what it is that you would need to do in order to become debt-free, stress-free, and financially free for yourself personally and the people that you know and love. But more importantly than that, how to help us eradicate global poverty and wealth inequality, because we all realize we live in uncertain times. And the game is changing. We're going to show you how to win. So let me go ahead and play this video for you. It's only 3 minutes long, but I want to encourage you guys, please pay close attention to what it is that it's saying. It's going to share with you exactly what it is that we need to do. Here we go.
What if you could fund your most important needs or causes in just a matter of days, weeks, or possibly even hours? Welcome to the new economy. I want to introduce you to a revolutionary system that is taking over the way we fund our projects, support our favorite causes, or even take care of our most important and immediate personal needs. It's called Cooperative Crowdfunding, and it's taking the world by storm. Imagine being able to receive passive donations just like this over and over, instantly deposited right into your own private digital wallet to take care of your family, give to charity, or raise money for a project you want to launch. Well, you can, and it can happen as early as today. You could be like Bridget, a grandmother of 3 who just received $21,000 in residual donations in less than a month. Or Thomas, who blessed several people in 24 hours and in turn received his own residual donations of over $12,000 that very same month to pay towards his cause of creating 12-step sober living housing. And Sonica, a bride-to-be who had 3 accept the challenge in 24 hours and in turn received $5,000 the same month to help pay for her dream destination wedding. Or how about Nicole, who simply blessed 3 people and then in return received nearly $18,000 in donations to raise money for her real estate investments. And it just keeps on coming. And it can happen for you too. We have people all over the country and all over the world receiving donations daily, and people getting their needs and projects funded quickly. This system has even worked for people who have never had success in other projects before. It is the world's first subscription-based cooperative crowdfunding solution. You'll discover how you can get started today funding your own causes, whether it's your favorite charity, or putting your kids through college, paying off crippling debt, or simply taking care of your most immediate financial needs. If you haven't seen this yet, then you owe it to yourself and your family to accept this challenge, because I can virtually guarantee that you've never seen anything quite like it before. So here's how this works. Step 1, simply text your inviter the words, "I accept." Step 2, type in your 3 best friends' contact information directly below this video. You know, the friends that you'd like to challenge, and press invite. A residual crowdfunding system just like the one you're on right now will automatically be created for them. And step 3, call your 3 friends and let them know that you've challenged them, and simply text them their login information and password. It's just that simple. By accepting this challenge, 2 magical things will happen. First, your inviter will pay it forward for you and activate your $25 cooperative campaign shown above. Once that's activated, it will allow you to begin receiving unlimited residual donations daily to fund your cause. And secondly, it triggers 10 other people, including your inviter, to automatically receive residual donations instantly deposited into their digital wallet to fund their causes. All because you accepted the challenge to become debt-free with 3. All that's required of you is to purchase 3 $25 tokens that you'll give to 3 of your friends who accept the challenge, and they each will do the exact same thing. That's it. You know, they say it's better to give than to receive, but here you get to do both. So go ahead right now. I accept, so your friend can activate your campaign right away. We look forward to hearing about your success story next.
Okay, that is powerful stuff right there. So that video does an outstanding job of explaining what it is that we're talking about relative to a challenge. I'm sure many of you have heard of the bucket challenge, the push-up challenge. There's been weight loss challenges. Well, we're offering a debt-free challenge. And what I mean by that, debt-free doesn't mean, or debt doesn't mean that you're bankrupt, okay? If you have a mortgage payment, if you're a business owner, you have overhead, you have a car payment, that's debt. Anything that you have to go to work in order to pay off is debt. And the beautiful thing about what we have here is not only are we a cooperative crowdfunding, turning givers into receivers, we're also subscription-based, which is extremely powerful because there's a residual component. This is not just a one-off here. So your bills are residual in nature. So imagine having donations coming in residual on a daily basis, and then it accumulates on a monthly basis that's greater than your monthly obligations. What does that mean to you? Does that mean 7 days of Saturday where you can wake up when you get through sleeping? Or maybe you want to raise money for a college fund like the video talked about. Whatever it is, we can show you how to do that without being a recruiter. This isn't a sales gig. This isn't a recruiting gig. This is about giving your way to wealth, paying it forward. So the video talked about that if you accept the challenge, your inviter will actually activate your account for you. They're going to pay it forward with a $25 token. Now, a token is equivalent to $25. This is built on the blockchain, okay? And that's another thing I want to bring to your attention is that we're also in the crypto space. That's why we're able to do this peer-to-peer. And this could be your simplest way to get into the game of games, because cryptocurrency has been the #1 performing asset class over the last decade, and that is irrefutable. So we're built on the Ethereum blockchain, which is the backbone of DeFi, NFTs, and all these different things you've been hearing about as well. And you're able to convert that into fiat currency. So don't overcook your grits with that. We'll show you exactly how to get it done. It's like open up a bank account. It's very, very simple. So once you text accept or tell the person that invited you that you accept, they're going to activate your $25 cooperative, okay? And how they're going to simply do that, just to show you in the back office, there's something called co-op tokens right back here. Now, mind you, this is a dummy account just for demonstration purposes only. So they're going to simply, they have 3 tokens already housed or more. They're going to simply assign a token to your donor key, because everyone gets a donor key, all right? The token type was going to be like a $25 cooperative token, and then the number of tokens would be 1, and then they're going to simply click assign. The moment that they do that, instantaneously, this red activate your $25 cooperative and co-op crowd will go away, because you're now in business. You're now ready to start challenging people that you know and love to pay it forward to start receiving residual donations. And I'm going to show you guys some numbers that is absolutely mind-boggling, but they work to a mathematical certainty. The other thing that the video talked about is simply this. All you would have to do then is right down here, scroll down below this video, and you're going to type in the first and last name and email addresses of your top 3, and then simply click invite. The moment that you do that, instantaneously, it's going to create their own residual campaign just in back office, just like this one here that you're looking at. Everyone gets to take it for a free test run, and you're going to be able to send their login credentials to them after you give them a phone call, and they can watch this exact same video. That's going to give them a little bit of a teaser about what it is that we have our hands on, okay? That's how powerful this thing is. The other thing is in your co-op wallet, all of your donations, obviously this is a dummy account, so it's not going to be there right now, but all of your deposits, okay, the moment that your inviter sends you and activates your account, all right, not only will they receive, but 9 other people are going to receive donations as well. But all of your deposits from your donations will be directly deposited into your own private digital wallet that you can withdraw those funds anytime that you want. It's like having a bank in your pocket. So all of this is housed in this incredible deal here. So let me show you guys this real quickly as I bring this more to life for you guys here, just to keep it very, very simple for you. So what happens when you accept the Debt Free with 3 challenge? Well, number 1, your inviter, they're going to activate your $25 cooperative campaign, just like I demonstrated for you in the back office. They're just going to assign a token from their computer to your donor key, hit assign, and instantaneously you're up and running just like that. And all that's required is you just pay it forward to 3 people yourself, okay? The second thing that happens by you accepting the challenge, it turns your inviter's giving of the $25 that they give to you into their own receiving to their personal cause and campaign. Remember how I was talking to you guys about how we're disrupting the crowdfunding industry because we're able to turn giving into receiving at the exact same time. No other crowdfunding platform does that, and it's a residual component to it. The third thing that happens is that 9 other people, by you accepting the challenge, not only does your inviter receive donations by opening up your account, but 9 other people automatically receive residual donations towards their cause as well. 1 donation, paying it forward, helps 10 other people's causes. That is cooperative crowdfunding, and we do it better than anyone on the planet, okay? So here's what happens. Once you accept the challenge, what do you need to do? Well, you want to complete this debt-free challenge within 24 hours. That's the standard that we're looking to create. If it doesn't happen in 24 hours, don't beat yourself up. Just go ahead and keep pushing forward, because you know you will identify at least 3 people on this rock, on this planet, who are in need of more money than they currently have right now. And you're just simply looking for 3 people willing to accept $25 from you. You're not asking people for $25. You're asking for 3 people who's willing to accept $25 from you. And then they in turn find 3 people who's willing to accept $25 from them. And we duplicate that process and watch what will happen to you. So here's what happens now. So you're going to purchase 3 $25 tokens, which is about $100 value, give or take a few dollars. And we accept over 100 different cryptocurrencies. If you don't have cryptocurrencies, we have workarounds within our global community where you can Cash App or PayPal or Zelle or Venmo your inviter the necessary funds, and they can go ahead and get your tokens for you housed in your back office. So that's step number one. You got to get that done. Step number two is you're going to enter the 3 names and email addresses of 3 of your top 3 people and click invite from your dashboard. Like I talked about, it's going to create their own automatic residual donation center for them. Okay. Step number 3, this is very, very important. You want to call those 3 friends that you set up their residual campaigns and invite them to take the challenge. You want to call them up, let them feel your excitement about what it is that you're taking part of in terms of eradicating global poverty and wealth inequality. That you want to introduce them to a financial strategy where people are using crowdfunding for strategy and not just tragedy, and turning people's dreams and goals into reality, and that you're excited about that and you want to send them something. And so if they want to find out more, you're going to simply text them their login information while they're on the phone. Let me show you what that looks like here. It's very, very simple. You want to save this. And after you're talking to them, you say, okay, I'm getting ready to send it over to you. Stay on the phone to make sure that they get it. Now they're going to go ahead and read this text. I already set you up and below your login details to either accept or decline the challenge. Watch the 3-minute video upon logging in. It's really just that simple. The site is going to be coopcrowd.com/login. The username is going to be your friend's email address. Make sure you switch that out every time you send it to someone. And then the password is always going to be 123456. All right. Because it's a free account, until they accept the challenge and activate their account, they can then go into their personal profile and change their password. So let me show you how this looks. Look at the laptop here on the screen. So once they go to coopcrowd.com/login, they're going to put in their email address and password, 123456. They're going to then click sign in. It's going to immediately take them to the back office that I just demonstrated for each and every one of you. And remember, we told them go ahead and watch the 3-minute video down below. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Allow that 3-minute video that has testimonials and the how-tos built in 3 minutes. Anyone has 3 to 5 minutes to digest information, to say, I want to find out more, even if they don't say I'm ready to rock and roll right now. So let the system that's been 20 years in the making do all the heavy lifting for you. It does 95% of the work for you. Your 5% is simply giving them a call, sharing your excitement, that you want to share something with them that you believe in, a financial strategy that has mathematical certainty built into it, and you've never seen anything quite like it. Text them the information and then follow up with them in like 5 minutes, okay? Now, here's the other thing. When your friend definitely finally accepts, you're just going to assign one of your 3 tokens to their donor key. We have training. We have new member orientations. We have all kinds of training in place to show you exactly how to become comfortable with your back office, because we realize it's like having a brand new car that has all the bells and whistles. Well, over time, you'll start learning about these bells and whistles, but it's extremely simple. And number 5, have fun doing it. And we mean that so sincerely. This is the simplest thing I've ever seen in my life, okay? So let's go ahead and break down the numbers. We're talking about mathematical certainty. As you're looking at this chart right here, you're looking at the red. It has 1 through 10, then the bonus stage, let's call that 11. It says generations, but for the sake of this example, to help you guys understand the power of what it is that we're doing, okay, I want you to look at those numbers as days. How quickly can you give away $25 to 3 people, okay? If you're really excited and you have good relationships, I'm sure you can find 3 people that you can call right now that's willing to accept $25 from you. And we're getting ready to show you to a mathematical certainty what the numbers are upon completion, how you can literally walk down your goals and dreams in this very simple process. So when you look at here, day number 1, you donate $25 to 3 people's causes that accept the challenge. Your giving turns into your receiving, because based on those 3 people accepting the challenge, you're now receiving $26 every 28 days in residual donations. Remember, this is subscription based. But now the donation portion is free, because remember, you're talking about $25 a month. There's a $3 hosting fee that comes along with that, so it's about $28. So you're almost at a place where your subscription is free just based on the 3 people accepting the challenge. Hopefully you guys are with me. Please pull in here. It's so doggone exciting. These 3 people in 24 hours, guess what they need to do? Identify 3 people within their first 24 hours that's willing to accept the challenge. So now in day number 2, you have 12 active donors, all right? And now your residual donations just went to $38 in 48 hours every 28 days. Nothing to write home about. You're not going to fire your boss, but you're eating away, all right, at your goals and dreams, becoming a reality. Here's the beautiful thing. Once you do that, once you've helped your three and your three help their three each, it's going to unlock the bonus stage for each and every one of you. That's the qualification to unlock the bonuses that will enable you to receive these donation booster bonuses, and also to receive bonuses beyond your 10th level by you simply helping three and helping your three identify three. That's it. Once you do that, you're done. Your job is done. Now, can you identify more than three people? Absolutely. And you'll be compelled to do so. But this is not about you being a world beater recruiter. This is about you blessing the lives of three people who are on the turnaround and bless the lives of three people. I mean, we can do this, all right? So now, day number 3, those 12 identify 3 people each. So now you have 39 active donors. Your residual donation is now at $87 to a mathematical certainty, you guys. I'm sharing with you guys the numbers. So as you look at these numbers in 11 days, in a perfect world scenario, I mean, you guys have no idea how I want to see this happen. Because once we make this happen, we won't have to do any more presentations, because we're going to have so many success stories, because we're able to show that humanity can get the job done. We're showing people literally how we can take financial chaos and turn it into financial harmony through a predictable system. When you look at this in 11 days, you're talking about being able to receive over $972,000 in recurring residual donations with this system here off of $25 matrix. You guys with me? Now, here's what I want you guys to also look at. Once your digital wallet, all right, digital means automation. It does all the sending and the receiving of your donations. It also takes care of your monthly subscription. It will automatically take your monthly subscription and pay to keep you in the game. But once your digital wallet has in excess of $280 in it, guess what happens? Something magical. It will automatically take you to our $250 matrix. So this is the $25. We also have a $250. So it just simply 10x's your donations. So as your team of donors that follow you, that you paid it forward to, once they have $280, they're going to automatically be upgraded to the $250. And so you're just going to simply add a 0 to those numbers there. So that $26, you're going to continue to maintain that, but then you're going to also have $260. Then that $38, you're going to also have $380. So you have 2 matrices working independently, yet simultaneously at the exact same time. So that $972,000, you can put a 0 on that as well. Folks, I've never in my life seen anything so straightforward. There are no gotchas here. This is not about hype or anything like that. I've made tens or received tens of thousands of dollars in CoopCrowd since September 1st when we launched this thing here, okay? This is the most powerful concept I've ever seen in my life, and I believe anyone that can fog up a mirror can do this. So it's just a matter of take the Debt Free with 3 challenge with us. Let's change the world together. This is not about selling. This is not about telling. This is not about recruiting. This is about turning your giving into receiving, and that's a lifestyle I think we should all embrace. So let me go ahead and stop my screen share here real quickly and just share with you guys this, that we're just more than excited about what it is that we're doing. We're looking to change the world with this. I mean, if you want to be a part of something that's not just about making money, money lives here, okay? This is not just a money grab, but if you want to create real change, I mean, effectuate real change, then this is the platform that you want to do it with. This is the community that you want to do it with as well. So here's what I want to do. I want to just bring someone out that you guys have seen on the video. She's someone that I've known for quite a few years. She's tried a number of things. This is a real life testimonial. You've seen her testimony in the video, but I want you to hear from her in the flesh because her story never gets old. I want you guys to hear from Miss Bridget Copeland Harris out of sunny California. Do you mind coming on real quickly, Bridget, and sharing your testimonial with the guests?
Oh, absolutely. It's just an honor to be here, Greg, to be amongst all these folks and to have just such a blessing to be to receive such a blessing as Co-op Life. I didn't realize what it would be like in January when you gave me that call and I joined and jumped in and all that good stuff. And I had no idea what we had our hands on. Not really. I was laid off last year, like millions of people. So I retired. Like the video said, I'm a grandmother. I'm a senior citizen. and I'm retired. I would have had to depend on just my Social Security, maybe a small pension from my job and all that kind of good stuff, and I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for that. But the bottom line is that co-op life truly has just been a game changer, a life changer for me because of it. And because of this residual income that I could depend on, it's just so much better. It just completely changes their life. I've been able to get things fixed, my car, get a new dryer, much needed furniture, things that I would not be buying or, would be able to do so easily if not for this residual income. I have received, Greg, since September the 1st, a donation every day, except September the 2nd. I have no idea why, but every day, little and small, they just come, they keep coming, and I'm just so grateful for it. I've received almost $30,000 since September the 1st, like $29,700, something, $29,700, something like that, But the thing about it is, it's like you said, anybody who has a desire to help people can win at this. I have never seen a system so straightforward and so simple. You're talking about blessing at least 3 people by giving them a $25 token, and then them being willing to pay that forward. And literally, you plug that in, and you and them and everyone who you're willing to cooperatively, crowdfund with, can win at this. I've seen so many people, Greg, receive income with this system. And it's just mind-boggling to me. I'm not a techie. I'm still in the game now as a senior, true enough. But, there's just so much that people can do with this kind of straightforward system. I've been looking for it for 20 years, truly. So, I'm just grateful during this time of the Thanksgiving. I'm really prayerful. That people will see it. Because, see, that's all they have to do. They have to see it. They have to get it. They have to believe it, that it's real. I could testify that it's real, and so many people on this call can testify this is real, and it's just a matter of being willing to bless people. I have a saying that it says that, don't just count your blessings, share them. And that's what co-op life is really all about. I'm so grateful to you, Greg, for giving me the call. I'm so thankful that I accepted that call, and I believed in you enough to move forward on that, just to trust you and move forward and to get involved with this, and to be able to just be a part of something that's so wonderful, that we've been able to give. We have given so much money to people and their causes with this platform and this system. And I've been able to I've had friends who've had things that they were giving into charities or whatever, and I could just say, oh yeah, I can do that. I've been able to do that. I can do that. I can give to that. So I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful for all the leaders and all the people who help people in this community to just win, because that's what's happening. So Greg, with that, I can go, I can talk too long for sure. Right. I always talk too long, you guys. So I'm gonna stop talking, but I am grateful, and thank you. Everyone, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you and your families is my sincere prayer.
Absolutely. And you can see why this is such an incredible fit for her. What you see in Ms. Bridget Copeland Harris is what I've always seen over the last 20 some odd years. And she's brought that into other deals, whether it's network marketing, which we're not, whether it's an investment opportunity, which we are not. But she brought it into CoopCrowd, and that translated into success for her. The givers are the receivers over here who give sincerely. And as I wrap this thing up, I want you guys to keep this in mind. It's like a traffic jam where you have to cooperate. Anyone's been in a traffic jam, you have to cooperate in order to get out of it. You have to let some people in and maybe do every other one. That's exactly what CoopCrowd is turning financial chaos and traffic into financial harmony for the masses all around the world. So I hope you guys feel our passion, our sincerity, And if you can fog up a mirror, you can do this. So as we wrap this up, I want to encourage all the guests, please get back with the person that invited you here. Get any last second questions answered if you have any. This is straightforward, and rock and roll with us. Plug into our system, plug into our training, and more importantly, have fun and give from your heart, and success will be yours. So we're not just going to see each and every one of you at the top. We're going to see each and every one of you over the top. Happy.
And so, as you can see, this is a great project, and Co-op Life BlockchainSupperClub team is wanting to have you join us. This is not work. Going to a job, working for someone else, I mean, we all got to do it. Some people have their businesses that are their slave to, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with these things. But if you want to, secure residual income in the form of donations for you as a cause, and be able to impact other people's lives through your giving as well, this is the platform. And I know it may sound like it's too good to be true, but it's true. Just like when all of a sudden we were, looking at the idea of jumping in somebody's car and letting them take us somewhere under the guise of a thing called Uber. Now Uber's a mainstay, Lyft is a mainstay. All of a sudden, we were faced with the idea of, do I really want to put my credit card information in Amazon and shop? Now people shop till they drop on this thing. It's, delivery trucks showing up all over the place. And same thing with Airbnb. Do I really want to, instead of looking for a hotel room in the city or a place that I'm going to, do I want to stay in somebody's house? All these things are cooperatives. Open your mind up and accept the fact that we now have a platform that you don't have to ask people to, like on Kickstarter and GoFundMe and all those platforms. You don't have to appeal to everybody's compassion and say, hey, can you donate to my cause? This system is set up to donate to your cause. All you need to do is become an active donor and give your one-time donation. Now, as far as I'm concerned, when you get into you become an active donor, there's ways of accelerating everything through more giving, which accelerates more receiving. But that's another thing. But the bottom line is, if you just gave one-time donation and helped 3 people do the same thing, and you guys push to get the other 3 people involved, I'm telling you, this thing is life-changing. Miss Bridget Copeland Harris, $21,000, and Nicole Jackson, $18,000, and we're talking about in the first month. Okay, so BlockchainSupperClub team, this is what we're about with Co-op Life, and this is not it. I mean, this is not the only thing. I mean, we're invested in digital assets. You're going to learn more about, things like Bitcoin, but there's others: XRP, Solana, Flare Network, and Flare Finance. I mean, these are things that, like the early days of having opportunity to invest in Apple, to invest in Microsoft. These are the times, man. And this is not a time to be, if you join us, I believe that in this first quarter we can have it done, where you have the residual income donations coming into your digital wallet that give you options that you've never had before, and can know that residual is going to be there again the next month and the next month. And then you're going to find yourself sharing the platform with more and more people, because it's going to change their lives too. That's where we are with this, everybody. So in closing, I want to remind you to, click in the show notes, subscribe to my channel. We'll be sharing more information about this, but we have 2 or 3 channels I want you to be aware of. But everything is available through my Taplink. So in the show notes, click on the Taplink, and you can always access where I'm at, what I'm doing with these programs. You can go to UptownJazzDallas.com and find out what we're doing in North Texas. A lot of good stuff coming as soon as we can do public gatherings in full again. right now it's winter and just kind of, looking at venue partner programs, our venue partner programming growing. And so I'm excited about that. So stay tuned with UptownJazzDallas.com. And, it is North Texas' largest jazz movement. So don't miss it. Something I'm really excited about is this. We're going to introduce the experiential side of Blockchain Supper Club. We're going to definitely share more information about the digital assets and decentralized finance and all. But we're going to be introducing the dinner side, the fine dining side, the education and jazz and drink side of Blockchain Supper Club, the social club part of it. So look forward to us having these soirees, if you will, at fine dining restaurants, steakhouses, and so on. And in the process, we have these social mixers on the front end and be able to share a lot of what we've learned about the decentralized financial markets and how you can participate, how you can research, and how you can win in this space. And then sit down and have a great meal together at a fine dining restaurant as we move around on tour with that popping up everywhere. And to end the evening have, usually live jazz, but experiential jazz and cocktails, many of which will be sponsored through some of our partners. So that's something to look forward to. I want you to definitely subscribe to the Blockchain Supper Club podcast. The notes, the landing page for the Bcast website, where if you go to our Bcast website, you'll see all the links for every major podcasting platform of your choice. So if you like Apple Podcasts, you can click on the link there to take you to Apple Podcasts and you can subscribe that way, or on Amazon or on Google Podcasts and so on, or Spotify. So you'll be able to go use our Bcast link to go and find the place that you want to subscribe, or you can just subscribe to our Bcast website. And the music side of this whole thing, where I curate in the podcast, is Jazz Block. Jazz Block is exclusively on Spotify. They take care of the music, I curate the list, and I share it with the people. So again, all of these things are in the show notes, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Airmeet with Keith, and God bless you.